right, everybody around the world. My name is Steve Aaron, along with Samantha Chan. Arthur's the Blocky, head of affiliates. A lot to share with you today. As we always try to bring every single week all the updates and community information for all of our members all over the world. It's a huge engagement, right? We've got a lot of exciting things happening coming up already here on November 1 tomorrow. Samantha there in Australia. Of course, Arthur over there in the UK. Good to have everybody connected. Welcome all of our leaders from all over the world, and a lot of things for this industry, the game space, tokenomics, advertisement. There is so much that we have in this brand. And realize, guys, we know that, all the things that are going to be kind of put to sleep, I would say, Sam, meaning all people's questions about white paper and having all the tokens. Can I get access to that? Where's my game credits? All that kind of crazy stuff. But today, we're going to highlight a lot of things of integration. We're going to talk about how to do certain tasks in your app through the platform, how to migrate off the app into the pancake world or the tokenomics for all of our directors and above and people that understand the model. Now, guys, just like every one of you, we have been waiting around. We've been working behind the scenes, bringing on new developers, communicating with the field, as well as you. And we know that you've taken on other projects, but listen, we've had a record month in October. We really have. The numbers are there. It's proven, and it's documented. And, the amount of subscribers that we have, we're in a really good place. It is like the song was, there ain't no stopping us now. And it's really true. Because if you really see the big picture of this space, every company evolves and makes changes. They're always developing. They're always making it. Facebook is still Facebook. But you don't get upset at them when they change certain aspects. People go, I'm upset because they have my access. Well, then get off of Facebook. Stop using it. We're like, no, I can't. All my friends did. Well, then stop complaining. So we have to understand that the industry really is to really kind of comb through people from all over the world and find the best of the best. There's leaders. There are people that work alongside of leaders that work very well that way. There are other people that set the pace. There are other people that are going to open up markets for us all over the world. So we've got a lot to do. We really do. And Sam, good to see you. Always, every morning as we kick things off for our new rollout and presentation, we're going to see how that goes. For, November, December, we're going to see because we're pretty excited about it. All our North American folks in Japan, also fantastic. UK, Germany, all over. Just keep your eye on the goal. And what is it? Well, it's not to sell your tokens and ditch the company because that's not going to happen. We'll talk about that today. Because, I put in a certain amount of money. I want to make sure I get it back. Well, wouldn't you want to double it, triple it, quadruple it? How about helping 10 or 20 other people do the same? So very, very important. Different mindset, possibly. If you're in a situation right now where maybe finances are a concern, we get it. But we're going to highlight on a lot of cool things here for everybody. Sam, also on the social media, touch on a little bit for the social media temperature. What's happening out there in the social media world. We know that you're engaged in it every day as I am. But, when people post and content, what are all the tools that we're going to have? Now, we're not going to talk about all the things that we're going to have. We'll let Andreas, our CEO, get into the details of that. But what we currently have now, you'll hear from Arthur today. But Sam, touch on a little bit of things of the social connection. WhatsApp, Telegram, of course, Facebook, things that we interact of how to attract people right now for your business here at Super One. Sam, over to you.
Hi everyone, it's been a while and yes, super excited for tomorrow when everything actually opens up. Social media, we do have our Facebook group. If you're not plugged into that, reach out to your sponsor and get those details. Telegram's the same. There's lots happening at this very, very moment. So they're the best places to actually get as much information as possible. And we do have our weekly, whether it be a town hall meeting or leadership call on the Saturday or Sunday between the two, which you can plug in. And what better way? Once the materials come out, that's where you'll find it. And if we do it, WhatsApp, we also do have our groups for the leaders. So they will disseminate information as they get, or as we get it, we'll send it out that way. So that's at this very moment what we have. In terms of attracting people to Super One, you have your referral link, you have your app, and there are videos that you can actually use to engage your prospects. And we will, as from my understanding, Steve, we are going to be looking at presentations very soon. So once they ramp up, we will give you those details.
You're exactly right, Samantha. Yeah, folks, three brands of our triple play here. Invest to earn, of course, engage to earn, and play to earn. Write them down. I want you to write them down today. Even if it's a language barrier for me speaking too fast, I'm going to slow it down. Invest to earn, engage to earn, and play to earn. All right, I want you to do that because those are the three categories. So when you re-engage with some folks that have been with you for a while, they're going to ask things like, oh, so they finally got the game out. Oh, so they finally released the tokens. That's silly talk, right? That's people that don't. Think about somebody that you go work for Apple Computer and they give you 20,000 shares of the company. And they say at the end of your work, 20 or 40 years later, you can cash out. Do you call them every day and say, hey, when's my money going to be available? Hey, I see it monetizing. Does that mean how much I'm going to get in 40 years? That's the real world, folks, just so you know. And in our instant society today, we want things yesterday. If I could just push a button. Some of you guys think about it. That's how you run your business. I push a button, I get started. I push a button, refer somebody. I push a button, talk to somebody. I push a button. Everybody will get excited about the industry of what? To owning their own business. Write that down today also. It's important, guys, to own your own business and to have a piece of Super One. If you're holding one token, you're doing fantastic. You're holding 100, you're doing fantastic. But that's not the driving force. Those three categories that I share with you are, and that's the difference. So as we roll over to Arthur, of course, say, guys, thanks for all the prayers for him. Of course, we've been praying for him for healing for him. He looks fantastic. He definitely went through a stint of some healing things, but I'll tell you, Arthur, good to see you back. Your smiley face, your wonderful, good-looking guy over there in UK, and we're so thankful that you're here. We'll roll it right over to you.
Super. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, everybody. And it's really good to be back. It's been a bit of a break, but as Steve said, as Samantha said, we're back with another wave with Super One. Again, with November is the biggest month, guys, for the company. This upcoming week is the biggest week in company's history. The token is going live. There's going to be a social media presence that is finally kicking in. Andreas is going to be rolling out this whole Twitter, Telegram. Eventually, we will launch Discord as well. But today, we are wrapping up. We're going to set expectations. Steve has already set some of them. We're going to explain exactly how things will be done over the upcoming few days. This upcoming week is not a token dump event. That's not what this is about. Because if you have 10,000 tokens, do you want to sell them for a penny? I don't think you will even get the cost of the package back that way. This is why, we have this certain community where certain number of people where they think that, okay, let's rush towards the exchange, let's get rid of them all. But if everybody's selling and nobody's buying, then what's happening to the price? So this is exactly why Andreas and the team and all of us, we've divided this token distribution based on your commitment and based on your engagement. Either you've built the network or you've purchased a high value package, and that has given you priority access to the trading. It doesn't mean that you have to sell. You don't have to sell, of course, but this is what we've done, and it needs to be done that way. We don't want to have 50,000 people selling the token at exactly the same moment, because that's not good for anybody. So that's why we're hoping that you understand exactly what's going on. It needed to be done this way, and it's actually going to be done very well. Now, let's start with a few things that I want you to see. I've prepared a few slides, just a few. There's a bunch of you that like the visuals. We're going to start with updates that are non-token related, because these are happening all the time as well. And because there's so much to share, sometimes we don't have the time to even communicate those. So we've actually drastically improved the transfer process. We've introduced this completely new transfer. So you have to go to balances. When you go to my balances, you're going to click on the transfer button. This is now what you are going to see. From now on, this is already live. Right now, you can transfer funds to anybody in the whole of Super One. They don't even have to be in your team. They don't have to be in your organization. You are transferring. It's important because Magnus actually highlighted this. To me, it's kind of an obvious thing, but I understand that some of you may not expect that. When you are transferring money to somebody, that money is going to go into their deposit balance, meaning they pretty much have to spend it on buying a package or transferring it to somebody else, and then that person buys a package. This is not a Western Union. This is not a PayPal. We don't do remittance. We're not sending so that people can withdraw. That's not how it works. That's not the type of a platform that we have here. So, but with this, you have two separate features. One is for convenience. If you want to send it to your personal member, you just click on a personal member tab. You're going to have a list of everybody who's part of your personal team. You don't have to be searching for anybody by name. You're going to have a list. You just select the person. If you've got the referral name or their name, you just go to Find Member section. You just click on a Find Member, punch in, click on a search, and potentially you're going to see several people on the list that will be displayed to you. You just select the person, you put the amount of money that you want to transfer, select the person, click on the transfer, and then you go through the two-step verification, just like with any other withdrawal process, because we want to be sure that your funds are secured, that somebody's not making an unauthorized transfer. So yeah, that's it. Very powerful feature, guys. Something that many of you have been asking for months and months. We have finally delivered. The same process will apply to package transfers. It's going to be exactly the same layout, just slightly different parameters, of course, logically, but exactly the same design, exactly the same layout for the package transfer very soon. For the token transfer, for the credit transfer, we're going to have exactly the same process. It's pretty quick. Visually, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Visually, we will improve the look, how font sizes and the rest of it. I'm not exactly happy with how it's been rolled out. It doesn't matter, but functionality, everything is working. Now, upcoming fixes, I want to acknowledge that we know that we have a few little issues here and there. Sometimes the staking rewards, sometimes you see that there's a difference, there is a discrepancy between what you got yesterday, what you got today. This is going to be fixed over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Guys, like these past 2 weeks, it's been all about token withdrawals. Like we could not push the team to do anything else but to make sure that we are ready for this event, for what's going to be happening over the next few days. Package Control Center, we need to sort out these super gifts once again because we recently changed how they work. They're going to be free. Okay, actually, Andreas explained it, but I'm just going to reiterate, I'm going to explain it again. Basically, what's going to happen is, if you are signing up a brand new member, immediately after they signed up, when they're going to go to the wallet section of the app, they will see that they have a super gift that they can activate. That's like a present. It's a gift. Anybody who signs up to Super One will see a super gift package sitting and waiting for them to be activated in the wallet section of the back office. Now, here is what's going to happen. I'm not sure if this is already programmed, but we are about to make sure that it is programmed correctly. They have 24 hours. That is already in. They have 24 hours to activate. If they don't activate this gift within 24 hours, it goes away. It goes away from the back office. And now here is what we are adding. If you, as the sponsor, if you make sure that they do activate it within 24 hours from when they registered, when they created their Super One account, so this is only for the new members, they're gonna get 5 tokens, and you, as their sponsor, will also receive 5 tokens. If you're gonna send, now, one example. Second example, you have a member who joined you 1 year ago. They don't have a super gift. If you're gonna send a super gift to them, they're gonna get 5 tokens, but you will not get them anymore. You're getting 5 tokens as the sponsor only for registering brand new members right now. That's what we are doing. So that's what's happening. This is gonna be super cool, something that attracts people, something that's making your onboarding journey and process a lot easier, because at least you've got something that you can give to people without them needing to spend any money. And then you're getting something in return as well. So it's a win-win for everybody. So that's what we're going to be working on. That's what we need to make one more. It's like this package control center we're forever upgrading and adding. Just things change. Now the main part, token withdrawals. Starting from next week, it's many of you know it's Diwali now. It's the Diwali celebrations in India. So the team is working as hard as they can. But at some point this week, the token withdrawal process is going to start. Be flexible. Like, don't push, don't chase. This upcoming week, over the next 5 days, everything is going to be rolled out. And as you know, this is for the directors. We could not allow 50,000 people to start withdrawing tokens, receiving tokens, and potentially selling them, because that would have dumped the price so hard that nobody would have been happy. We don't want that to happen. That's not what this nearly two-year-long journey has been about. So this is what we are trying to prevent. So this is for the directors. It doesn't matter how exactly you acquired your director status, director rank, it doesn't matter. Whether you purchased one package before and in October you've added another package, at least 500, you've spent at least 500, or maybe you've achieved the director rank because of your work, because of your performance, you've got that organically because of the team sales, or maybe you still have one of the pro packages with a valid director subscription, because they come with a director status for 6 months. Maybe that's the case. It doesn't matter. As long as your director status is valid, tonight, you're going to be in that priority token access group. I call them batch one. If you're participating in IDOs, you know that you've got these white lists and you've got people in batch one, batch two, batch three. It's just when they are allowed to do something at what point. So that's how we've done this on a back end with the developers. So that's the first group of people. So if you do not have that director rank just yet, for whatever reason, today is the last day. You've got the last day to purchase that additional package. So if you already have one package, at least 500 in your back office right now, and if you spend $500 at least still today, that's going to give you the D1 director one rank. The back office is not showing this just yet. This is one of the changes that the team is going to make early next week, that they will make sure that anybody who has these two packages or $3,000 in sales or whatever else participated in a promotion, that your rank is showing correctly. That's coming. This has not been released just yet. Again, designing this whole new token withdrawal process was more important than that. Everything is crazy important. It's just, pick your priorities, right? So this is how the wallet is going to look like. We've upgraded. This is version 1. We will add additional boxes for transparency so that you've got more information that you see. But this is version 1 that members will see. You're going to see, again, how much you've spent, how many credits you have, and the most important, how many tokens you have. You're going to see your total. And then you're going to see how many tokens are locked. You cannot touch them. And how many tokens are available, you can withdraw. That's what it means. Whatever it's showing in the available section, that is what you can withdraw. Everything that is under token total, that's what's staking. That's what's producing staking rewards. Side note. Now, at the very top, like in the middle, just above the token section, you're going to see exactly when you're going to get another portion of your tokens. Again, they are divided. If you have 30,000 tokens, they are distributed to you over a period of 30 days. So you're getting 1,000 tokens daily. You're going to see that exactly in that banner. You're going to have the date of your next release, and you're going to have the amount of your next release. Very simple. And then you're also going to have the view schedule that will give you more granular view on what's going on. And then, of course, the withdrawal button. Now, when you click on the view schedule, you're going to see 2 tabs, upcoming. So how many more of those releases you're going to get. And then you're also going to have the history. You're going to have the completed. You're going to see exactly how many you received. Super simple. And then some of you will have multiple pages for whatever reason. staking rewards kick in as well. So yes, you will be able to see all of them there, that entire list. Now, when you click on the withdraw button, what we have done in this version 1 is this will work just like withdrawing your commissions in Ripple. Exactly the same process. Later on, we will add MetaMask, and we're going to potentially lift some of the restrictions because you're going to be paying the fee for withdrawing. So however many tokens you want to withdraw, it doesn't matter. We don't care. But in this version 1, just so that you know, Andreas agreed to absorb the cost of the transfer of the withdrawal. The company's covering the withdrawal costs. That's what Andreas wanted to do. Again, it's a big celebration. It's the first time. That's what Andreas didn't want members to pay. But because of that cost, that could be substantial, you can only make one withdrawal per day. It's silly. There's no point withdrawing 50 right now and 50 later on in the afternoon. You can only withdraw once, and it has to be at least 1,000 tokens. That's the limit, minimum. As long as you have 1,000 tokens minimum in your available balance, you can hit the withdraw button and you'll be able to do that. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do in the Trust wallet just to make sure that you do not make a mistake, just so that you don't withdraw the tokens and then they're gone. So here is the process. When you open up your Trust wallet, you need to be in a multi-coin section. There are two different types of wallets. One is Ethereum only, but for this, you need to be in a multi-coin wallet in a Trust wallet. If you see Ethereum, Bitcoin, and other tokens, then you're good. Click on the icon at the very top. So that's what you have to do. And then type add. When you type add, at the very bottom, you're going to see add custom token. So click on that one and then find smart chain. That's what you need to look for on that lit. Oh, wait, that's actually, that was, okay. So when you click on add custom token, I went a little bit too, I skipped one step. When you click on add custom token, you're gonna click on the network, first of all, at the very top where you see network. Click on it, it will say Ethereum, first of all. It will say Ethereum. So you're gonna click on the network, and then from the list, you're gonna select smart chain. So that's what you have to do. Add custom token, network, look for smart chain, select it, and that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see that the network is now smart chain. And then what you have to do is you have to paste the super token contract address. The moment you paste it, the name, symbol, and decimals, they will be pre-populated. They will just show up on your screen. Once you've done that, once you clicked on the save button, then you're gonna see the BEP20, because this is Binance Smart Chain BEP20 super token. That's what you're gonna see, it will show up. That's it. And then all you have to do is click on it, click on the receive, and just copy your wallet address. And then you're just gonna go back to Super One, and where it says withdraw address, you're gonna paste that address there. So that's the whole process. This is the contract address. We will share it. You don't need to be stopping the video and writing it down. Actually, don't do it, because you can make a mistake. We will share this contract address on Telegram. Andreas and the team will release it so that you have that contract address ready, so you can set it up. We're also going to share it in groups today, so you can prepare your Trust wallet. But essentially, the process is very, very simple. It's very easy. I can switch to Pancake. Yeah, just 1 second. I will stop the share, and I'll show you exactly what you would then do on a Pancake swap. Yeah, guys, it's not as scary as it may seem. So once you are on Pancake Swap, then you're going to click on Trade, Exchange. You're going to select the currency, and you're going to paste this contract address, as you can see, super, and then you're going to click Import. I understand, import. You're done. That's it. And then you're going to reverse. You need to reverse, because if you want to, depending on what you want to do, if you want to buy, super needs to be at the bottom. If you want to sell, then you need to click on this arrow and Super needs to be at the top. That's all it has to be. Once you've withdrawn your tokens from Super One, you will see them in a balance. You will see they'll show up in a balance here. And that's it. That's the whole trading. Pancake swap, it's super easy, super simple. So that's the entire process. Yeah, guys, it's now all about managing. Because the next few days, there's going to be a ton of people who will be trying to do separate things. We're taking a step back. We're not here just to dump the tokens even before the game comes out. It would be silly. Any of you who have been online active in a crypto space, especially play to earn these past especially few days, guys, some of these games, Illuvium released a trailer of a AAA game only yesterday, and that has like millions of views already. What's going to be happening over the upcoming months, like so many platforms are launching their own guilds, gaming guilds for the gaming communities. We're just at the beginning of this journey. To me personally, dumping the token before the crypto gaming becomes a $1 trillion industry, it's an absolute madness. But again, people have their own preferences. They've got their own priorities, life situations. They may be forced to do so. So we're not going to be judging anybody for doing so. This is not one of these cultures that we're trying to develop here. But again, guys, just be clever about it. Don't go too crazy. I know that there's going to be a ton of people that will be looking for the opportunities to actually pick up those cheap tokens potentially from exchanges as well. So yes, be on both sides. Okay, good. Guys, do we have any questions with regards to that process, or it's pretty straightforward?
You know, the process you did, Arthur, was fantastic. You know, Sam's already hit it on some good question responses, did a fantastic job. One was a good one, was with the credits and the tokens that you acquire when you do that that referral link. How about NFTs? Or excuse me, let me rephrase that. If you can transfer into your backers, can you transfer an NFT to somebody else?
Not yet.
Okay, good.
So the NFTs are not fully blockchain connected, as you know. We're not hiding it. There's no point. This is happening in November. NFTs can be easily transferred. So, guys, actually, somebody asked me a question. Trust Wallet is owned by Binance, most of you know, but it's not the best application in terms of history, and just certain things just don't show up on Trust Wallet for whatever reason. But you can actually see what type of NFTs you have, and you can easily transfer them as well. So NFTs will be transferable, our NFTs, whether that's through our back office or you will just have them attached to your own external wallet and transfer them that way. Yeah, it's just however way you do them. Our NFTs will be just like any other NFTs. I'm just trying to show you. Yeah, when you go to collectibles in your Trust Wallet, you can see what type of NFTs you own. So yeah, you've got them on the list there. Yeah. So
he didn't want to show you the $40,000 worth of value there, folks, because that's how well he's doing. That's okay, brother. Everybody gets excited for stuff like that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's one of them. One of the metaverses just gone crazy these past few days. But yeah,
fantastic. Arthur, another question we had. Somebody, of course, a wonderful lady in Ireland, Maura, said, "Hey, listen, with the 5 credits that you get, or excuse me, the 5 tokens you get, do you also get 5 credits or 50 credits? Do you get the same if you do that referral, or just the tokens only?"
So Andreas briefly touched on this, guys. So we are. Again, I'm transparent. Most of you know I'm very active on Twitter these days, especially crypto gaming. It's just what I do. Working out the in-game economy is going to be a never-ending process for Super One. It will never end. It's such a hard thing to do. Like, you've got these indie gaming studios and also very experienced gaming studios like Riot Games, for example, the guys behind Crypto Blades, who have completely failed in working out the in-game economy. Like, you would have thought that the guys who've been developing games for like a decade can work out a simple way to allow members to earn money. They just messed it up completely. This is not an easy thing to do. So expect that we will not have things set in place with regards to credits like immediately. Potentially we're going to be working this out for another 6 months or so, or potentially forever. Do we need the credits? Do we not need the credits? Do we want to list the credits? Like we will be working this out and changing whatever's best for the community. We will be looking into potentially consulting with blockchain economists. These are the new titles that are now emerging, guys, because of this whole space. So right now, we are just focusing on the tokens. We will not be offering credits in those super gifts, but this could potentially change. I cannot give you a clear answer because this space is so new for everybody that we have to have that flexibility, that we have to ask you to allow us to have that flexibility where we can change things.
Yeah, fantastic. You know, Arthur, a great job. You know, we don't have to go too long because you did a fantastic job with highlights. Now, guys, listen, I don't know if you're as excited as I am or Sam is, but I think we can be pretty much bouncing off the wall. So, Arthur, are you saying that if I share my referral link now and someone activates theirs within 24 hours, automatically right now it's live, I can get those access to those tokens? They'll be automatically referred back to me.
They get it definitely. If you get it right now at this very moment, I'm not so sure because this is a fairly recent change. Andreas announced it already, but I'm not sure if developers have actually managed to release it. If you really want those tokens, it's just 5. It's not a big deal, guys.
Exactly
but
right.
yeah, don't wait. Like don't delay a sign up
Exactly
just because you're gonna get a few cents, potentially whatever, worth of tokens. Don't be silly. But I'm not sure if this is out yet. But the team will be working on it over the next few days.
Yeah, fantastic. And guys, listen, really the main focus for all of us, Arthur, Samantha, myself, leaders here, is listen, we want to get as many people on the package of qualifiers right now. If you can get that director package done today, great, get it done. Puts you in position not to sell, not to just get into the exchange tomorrow. And listen, if you saw the back office that Arthur shared, we literally have an exchange literally in our back office. It's pretty cool when you think about it. I mean, it's so easy navigatable. It's built into the app. It has all the address content into it. Then we link over to the other areas. We don't want to have so much navigation off the app so much, folks. It's like Facebook. They're not going to send people over to Amazon, right? They want to keep people in their interface at Facebook. Same here at Super One. Gaming credits, activation, uploading, onboarding somebody, getting somebody to launch their business, get them qualified, all the terminology that works in our industry that we all love. And of course, then you put it on top with the excitement happening tomorrow. So again, all the way till tonight, we can get those package points purchased, gear things up for an exciting time to advance your business. And again, if your director's available and you know what that means, all you do is you click in your back office, find the package. It'll show you that you'll be able to qualify or rank up to the director based upon the amount of package that you purchased. And then it'll get your XRP transferred over there and place your product package. It's that simple. And guys, listen, XRP is a phenomenal product for us because it's so inexpensive to use. It's very usable in 95% of the world markets outside of US. Yes, it's still there, but I'm talking about that's really where they do their business. They don't do a lot in USA for XRP. So they, you know, all the things that are happening, it's even making the token even more stable. Arthur, fantastic job. Samantha, of course, highlighting all the things that her and I will be online, guys. We're going to be starting to ramp up some Zooms with Arthur once we get some content this week. You'll see towards the end of the week, I know Andreas is going to be bringing all the finalizations because I know, like Arthur said, that the India celebration till Thursday or on Thursday, I believe, and then kicking things back in. So you'll see those updates starting to happen. But we're live tomorrow, guys. It is a big day for Super One because now it's pressure time. If you see all the things that we've been working on, and really Arthur and his team and everybody in the home office, guys, and they're bringing on all kinds of new people development-wise to help Arthur and the team make it even a better company all the way around. We believe in it. We wouldn't be here. An understanding of where we're going to be in a very short point of time. Now, guys, get ready. Those 3 areas we talked about. You got the invest to earn. You've got the, of course, to engage to earn. That's you business builders like we are. And, of course, to play to earn when things come live. Now, Arthur, someone mentioned, hey, when is the game launched in November? And I'll finish with that. That's a positive point because Andreas did mention things that we're going live, guys. That's this month. Any tidbits on that for the field on that, Arthur?
it's going to be to the very end. Like, guys, for the first 2 weeks, we do have additional team members. I've seen Andreas actually adding them inside of our internal communication channel. So the first 2 weeks is going to be all to do with token withdrawals, the cleanups a little bit. We've got a certain group of members that we have to take care of. We've got a certain group that will have a different vesting schedule because of the involvement, commitment, and the rest of it. Then we've got, of course, we need to take care of package sales because that will continue. Actually, it's important to mention this for the builders, guys. So we will be actively checking the price of the token on exchanges, and then when somebody's buying a package for the same amount of money, they're gonna get 20% more tokens if they buy a package that will contain tokens. That's what's gonna happen. So that's so your business is not going away. Just in case you thought, okay, is this the end? No, we will continue. Anybody who buys a package instead of buying tokens directly from the exchanges will receive a lot more tokens. They will be locked for 30 days. So they're not going to have access to any of the tokens for 30 days. And on the 31st, all of them will unlock at once, the whole lot. That's what's going to happen. So that's the system that we have in place. Again, potentially that could change. We don't know. This is a new territory for everybody. Nobody's pretending that they've got everything figured out because we all knew. Like, guys, like today actually is the anniversary of the Bitcoin white paper coming out. Today is the anniversary. If not for that event, nobody would have been here. So, and the whole thing is just so new, so fresh, and everybody's trying to pretend that they've got the answers, but nobody has. It's just such a crazy wild space. That's what's making it so exciting. It's just finally those like myself. I always considered myself a bit of an outcast. Like, where does my fit? Like, where do I fit? I'm in a gaming. I'm in a tech. Like, we didn't have these jobs that we have today. You can have fun. You can interact. You can play games and get paid for it. Like, can it get any better? Not for me, at least. So that's where we are.
Fantastic, fantastic. Samantha, if we want to highlight some stuff for our post that we'll have on Facebook, touch on that for a minute, and then we'll wrap things up.
Right, we'll have all the information and the recording up in our Facebook, our WhatsApp, and Telegram. So stay tuned to that and be patient in regards to what is happening on PancakeSwap. And this is just personally, if you're not familiar with PancakeSwap, educate yourself on YouTube on how to set yourself up. Don't go running to someone saying it didn't work because it's all step by step. You're moving away from Super One, so this is realistically in the crypto world. You are your own bank. You are actually dealing with your own assets by then. So that's all I have to say in regards to
small transactions. Always, if you are brand new, if you are doing something for the very first time, even let's say you have 10,000 tokens available in your Super One back office that you can withdraw. Do not withdraw 10,000. Withdraw 1,000. In case something goes wrong, you make a mistake. Always, when you're doing something for even if it costs you, okay, oh, I could have withdrawn so many more tokens today. Doesn't matter. You will be able to withdraw them tomorrow. They're not going away. Every single time when you are doing something new, especially in the blockchain space, because in a blockchain space, things are irreversible. If you make a mistake, it's on you. That's it. You cannot go back. There's no support that you can contact. It's recorded on a blockchain. It's a code. So always make small transactions when you trade, sell, or buy 10 tokens, 1 token. Test things out. Once they've worked out, once you got it right, then scale it up.
Yeah,
be careful. You've got to be careful. Yeah,
exactly. Great advice from both of you folks, and I'll tell you. Listen, guys, this is an exciting time for all of us. It really is. We're pioneers out there in this space, and most importantly, remember, some of the chats they're in the WhatsApp chat, Telegram chat. They're not for questions and answers or putting people in positions. It's for encouraging, uplifting, bringing on a new person, get them involved. That's the excitement of the engagement side. So as Arthur talked about, I can't believe that they're going to release things 30 days after you place your package and make it available. But think about that. What do you do during that time? Well, you need to jump over to the engagement and earn, right? That's where you're engaging more people to participate while you're waiting for the token mentality, the Hody people, right? You don't have to do that here. There's 3 categories that you'll be able to jump into here and build alongside of us. So fantastic job. Great updates for community, Arthur, Samantha. And listen, guys, we'll be in your face this week, so get ready. It's going to be a rocking time. And all of our folks from all over the world, we appreciate every one of you that are either up late, up early, here with us today, or either watching the recording with us here. We thank you here from all of us. God bless and welcome to Super One.